Hello, humans. Welcome in. I hope you're all having the most amazing hacking time zone. I was woken up by my back at like 8, and it would not let me go back to sleep. So I very madly woke up, uh, spent an hour disassociating, got out of bed, had a coffee, did some stream things, was very productive, found like a Elden Ring plan. Now I'm like ready to do some dawn trailing. Oh, but we should launch Rusty's first. Did I? Oh, I have to. I've also. Launches. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I also indulged in a Steam summer sale because some games I've wanted to play for a while were like supremely discounted, and none of them were indie titles because I almost exclusively refuse to buy indie titles at half off because they're usually like 20 fucking bucks, which is like a lot for some people, but not for me. I can afford $20 for an indie game because I only buy like one or two a year. All right, we need to go off to here to continue the story because after Wuklamart was created, crowned the is it the Dawn's champion? I can't even remember anymore what her title was. We decided we're gonna go visit the Twink Bunny's homeland. Came out here into the desert where it's just literally the Wild West. Uh, Found Justinian. He was like, hello, and then went on with his life. Oh, excuse me. I should like to think the stableman has arrived at the Ronique by now. I'll go on and check. If you still want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come find us when we've had your fill. Going back to walking around after the past few days flying everywhere again is like a bit sad because if we go over here and have a look at this, I spent yesterday and the day before leveling up these classes, and now I have 3 left, which is just like a large grind of finding some resources and then sitting down and crafting them. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. There's also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks who want to use our Ronique, which is why I have to ask you to stop it. Shinesui Springs? That's fine, of course, but I haven't the Duskwatch. But why haven't the Duskwatch dealt with this banditry? Kamaka and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Round, I mean, all up is easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you want to take care. Don't worry, no bandit will be fucking me up. Also, I'm like about a third of the way done with the blanket that I've been knitting for my sister. However, I ran out of yarn in like a new color because I'm doing it in stripes, and so we have to go visit Lincraft again. Thanks for the warning. I'll be sure to stay vigilant. Alright then, if you want to set off, I'll see you on your way. Actually, I'm gonna. I am pleasantly warm in here now, so we don't need to keep the temperature constant. If it starts to go down, it should be offset by the sun, like, actually hitting the house. Ready? Settle up. Your friends seem to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Thank you. I think I'll be fine. This is definitely not the first time I've ridden a beast in such a manner. Where are we? There we go. This is just like a bunch of pre-existing desert knowledge that I already know from reading other books. Oh, that was a nice camera pan. I'm also back on my bullshit making this jacket, which like hopefully turns out good. No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Runic. Now then, this is the Shishi Niwazi. What a name. Shishi Niwazi Springs. Perhaps the busiest town here in Shalonai. People really doesn't look that busy. Travel here from all over, hoping to find their fortune. The change. Huh? That doesn't make sense. The change come to this place was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. I think someone forgot to put an S there, and of like the changes that have come as opposed to the change come. It definitely does not sound right. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should be time. There should still be time before the next train departs. Ooh, true, true. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Sure thing, buddy. No problemo. Ayate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she travelled throughout about Tural. Like, I can but assume that she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let's see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Yo, Crafter, welcome on in. How are you doing, Queen? I saw you were doing like a YouTube stream yesterday. How did that go? I think yesterday, or at least that's when I saw the VOD of it. Can I aetherite? Aetherite. That doesn't seem like optimal that it's venting all over the place. Oh, that's sick. Oh, here we go. She's fucking hiding. Hmm? Yes, I'm Mayate. Who might you be? I'm Berry. I'm glad you had a successful YouTube stream. He is my friend. That's me. I'm your friend. Thank you for being a friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Erenville. Yes. I'm betting Erenville is some kind of royalty. A grand man. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since we last spoke. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Ayate. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Hello. Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown. Wait, don't dead name him. Is that what they call you here? All right, I was born in Aesopia. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner, one that adheres to Eastern Viera conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate you can use. Of course, I would never willingly dead name someone. That's horrendous. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stamping grounds a visit myself. It would be good to see that person again. She's the finest archer I know. Erenville's mother and mentor. Every time I dropped by, wow, she really is just like the parent of a trans child that refuses to acknowledge that their child is trans. Every time I dropped by, she'd treat us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow too, aren't you? Even among the Shetona. Oh, I couldn't compare to her, but her skill at arm pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's where I learned. That's what earned her a place among Gul'dadar's traveling companions, after all. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tyrell lit a fire in her. Even after Erenville was born, she often left him in my care so she could embark on another expedition into the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Probably, like, it's his mother. Ayate, please. What? We're friends, aren't we? I don't know. He asked you to use his chosen name. I think? He did ask me. No matter how many times I've asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Oof. Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best effort, all paths led nowhere, and I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. Nope, it's real. I assume we get there by the end of the campaign. You found it? Yep. It was at the end of the Dawn Trail. A part of the rite of succession. I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Bombardment. Well, we should be on our way. I need help. Uh-oh. What was that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. Oh, look at those little serpent guys in the background. No doubt that these are the infamous local bandits. Blaze, you need to help me. I've been robbed. Oh no, poor lady. That's Wooklamart's nursemaid. Erenville? Skrail? Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. Ooh. I don't think you want to make that threat. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Hold on. Did he say this is Wooklamart's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. Erenville, start tracking, please. I've got 2 bandits to beat up on. Please, you have to give it back! I'm going after Namika. Thank you, Erenville. Cocky bastard, I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. No, I don't think you will. We can deal with him later. First, bless. your soul. I don't even need two hands for this. Oh, I forgot to lock my taskbar. Anyway. What? What was that? Oh, you've already died. I need to find liturgy. Put it back there. And asylum. I'm gonna need to find a new place to put this, I think. Alright, off we go over to here. Thank you. I don't know what I've done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea of where they're headed. You said they stole something from you? A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Muklamat. What the frick? Who steals a bracelet? I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. What brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended and Wuklamak crowned the next Dawn Servant, she's ready to stand on her own. I told her as much, and of my plans to return home. She gave me the bracelet that I might remember our time together. What a sweet thing. It fills me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolve. And now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name if only they had left me that bracelet. Oof. I would ask what you intend to do, but I think I know that look. Yep. We're going bandit hunting. We're getting that bracelet back. Remember, chat, never piss off a healer. If anyone knows how much and where to hurt you the most, it's probably the people that know how to heal you. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way. For my sake, please. I won't be in harm. I can assure you, no harm will come to us. Skrill will make certain of that. Foreboding? I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all proceeds as it should. Listen, if Wooklamat was here, she'd already be off beating their skulls in. I think I showed enough restraint. I don't know what to say. I can see why Wooklamat puts so much faith in you both. Before anything else, let's see her back to Sheshenezwe Springs. She'll be safer in town with the Ayate to help keep an eye on her. We should have nothing to worry about. No problem, Namika. Um, no problem. I need to. To the east. Oh, I see it there. Alright, we start traveling back. Erinville told me what happened. You needn't worry about Namika. If those bandits should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't even care if they knew. It makes me sick. At least you're safe, and I know you'll get things set right. Alright, let's go and recover that blanket. Bracelet. Blanket. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from Muklamat, we must be mindful in how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dustfolk. Sure. Well, now, that makes me think you're strong. Really strong. I wouldn't say that. Aren't we humble now? But the matter of fact way you say it makes me think it's a tremendous understatement. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, as of late, there's been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Tontanyawi in the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? Perhaps. Why have I. There we go. That's the one. Now that cerulean extraction is big business, no one wants to waste their time picking up at the dried veins up there. Sounds like a perfect laugh at bandits, not to mention that one with the bracelet fit in that direction. True. Off we go. So, you'll be investigating the place. I can let the Dust Watch know if you like. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. Why? There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you've no objections. Sure? Right then, let's be off. $187 yalms to the east. Alright, we'll get this like little zone and then hit east. Oh, he really blends in with the cactus. I was like quite unsure. Oh, there it is. Silly cactus was getting in my way. Oh. Nope, no thank you, sir. Oh, that really is just like an abandoned mining town. Doesn't even have an aetherite. Seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. That's some like serious kinkware. There's no way that's protecting him from anything. It's not armor. They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Duskwasp not have noticed by now? A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit that had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Perhaps. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you'll go ahead and have a look about, I'll keep watch for trouble. Ooh, super sneaky. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick out voices in the muffled chatter. To know where we'd be without him, probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work with the mines with easier money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the dusk locked. Oh, I knew it. Corrupt boss. Hey, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? That drunk who brought your story about the gold shitting alpaca, am I right? Oh my god. Ha! Alright, so corrupt police person ate the right current. The bandits will notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on any inside. As you lean in to listen, a familiar voice rings through the walls. No way, it's Estinian. Get me out of here, you bastard! Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Oh, thank God, it's not Estinian. I thought he might have been tricked into something like this. Make me, I'll get you back for framing my friends. The vulture, most of all. You can tell him to eat shit. Yeah, how about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Thank God I didn't glamour these pants, otherwise everyone would be seeing up my tunic. One more. As you lean in to listen, you hear. I bought a prize. You're gonna love it. Oh, we found them. You with it? How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, I'm sorry. I reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Here, your reward. Don't bring me this kind of grief again. Don't worry, boss. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. So, were you able to learn anything? Yep. They're corrupt. It seems we would have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Zakoa? Yep, he's in there too. Don't worry, we're definitely gonna rescue him. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Well then, not only do we have an idea of who's behind the recent rash rubbish in this place, we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though. If he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings, it's okay. I have sleep spell. The direct approach may have served you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. Oh, he's the deputy chief of the Dusk Watch? Uh, okay, so, why don't we just go to Wooklamart, present our evidence, and also, mention that her nursemaid was robbed by these people? Surely she'll be like, oh shit, I better deal with this personally. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. Meet me there and I'll explain everything. If we're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be by barging through the front door. We'll have to lure him out. Anybody want Christy? Dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here? It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create. Oh my god, that's devious. We can lure them into the bed and flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying fiends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask you to collect the excrement. While you see to that, I will go procure the remaining ingredients. All right. Damn, 3 sacks of poopy. Hmm. Southwest. Okay, I went the wrong way. I would assume down here. Good luck on your luck, Pseudo. Thank you for stopping by, friend. I appreciate you. Ooh. It's so dark in here. Hmm. Alright, let's go get this dragon poopy. Damn, buddy, you really could have just like stayed away from me and not had to get glared at. I have some more of those later. Here you go. Excellent. This will do nicely. All the way up here. The music for this mount is so good. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I guess before we continue on chat, we have come time for a self-care ad break. This, of course, means it's time to stand up and have a stretch if you've been sitting down for a while. Move your body around. Get that blood flowing. And of course, if you can't stand up, don't worry. Stay seated. Check in on yourself. Make sure you're doing all the things you need to do. I'm gonna run 3 minutes of ads, get rid of the pre-rolls, help the stream out with the then I'll be back. Thank you all so much for hanging out. advertisement. This one goes in here. Everything is ready. Time to set our plan into motion. Where is this? I forgot to turn on this light. A fair number appear to be gathered inside. Now's our chance. I'll keep watch from here. Excuse me. The attractant, I leave to you. Toss it into a bonfire near the middle of town. The dragons will come soon after. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Oh, I see. It's an area of accessing. What's that smell? Ugh, that reeks. What did you put in the fire? Wasn't me, I swear. Ugh, did something die? Damn, guys, what's up? Does someone want to explain that ungodly sense to me? Oop, there's the bracelet. Oh no, he has it on him. Who could have foreseen this? Why would he have brought it out? It's been at least a couple of hours since he retrieved it. It would 100% have gone into like a safe or something. Boss? What in the world? Pterodactyls. Somebody called the Pink Power Ranger. Yo, what's up, Vigil? Welcome in, friend. I hope you're having the most amazing hacking time zone. Gosh, you must go live at morning your time, because it is 6 a.m. when your notification reaches my phone. Ooh, what are you getting for your birthday? Exciting. So the smoke spot rhythm here. I swear if I found out who did this, it was me. 3 a.m. So you are from Europe. And this is also another thing you have in common with Blue. She's also up at odd hours. What's up, Shadow? What you doing? like some scratches? Oh, come here. We'll give you some scratches. Say hello. Say hello. I'm getting scratches. Ooh. I say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelets. Okay. Goodbye. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight, we'll be back for you. I don't know what happened with that stitch. What? You gonna get at me now? They're gonna kill me. I'm on my knees and I'm begging. I don't want to lose you. Hey, shh, they'll hear you. Oh, this dumb child. Too late. I'm begging, begging you. Yo, I like his earring. Shit. What was that? Put your loving hand down, darling. Riding high. Took Aaronville. Hey, you gonna help me? Shut up, Zek. You fucked the whole plan. Which admittedly was fucked from the beginning because he already had the bracelet on him. The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out. I told you in the beginning, let's go to Wooklamut and tell her about what's going on. What's the deputy of the Dawn Trail police gonna do when the frickin' queen is like, oh, I see you're corrupt? All that effort and not to show for it. Sorry about that, but damn! I don't think your apology is gonna cut it today, dude. I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. Having balls is a weakness, not a strength, buddy. No need to apologize. We were planning to save you eventually. Really? I don't even know who you are. No, I'm not a secret admirer of yours. I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. Then why the frick did you have a temper tantrum? You ruined it all. This man they call the Vulture, I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer that confronted you in town? One and the same. When he's not masquerading as the gang leader, he serves as the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. I'm trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he's hid his cache. Reckon he's headed there now too. We can go together. I've got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Right, so those bandits? They're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folk who needed help. Oh, so you were a Robin Hood setup. Okay, so that is admirable. I fought the low in the low one. That was 3 years ago. And whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. With a duel. You played Yu-Gi-Oh with them? Are you an astrologer? I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even in those in positions of authority. And we made damn sure they did. Every time, before we knew it, our small band of friends had commanded a force to be reckoned with. Then about a year ago, the Vulture and his dog showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. White Mage and Summoner. And all of the disciples of the land in hand. Every time I was afraid of him, they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats. Oh, say what? Real? It's true, I am. Kasai, thank you so much for the compliment. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful frickin' time zone, friend. I don't think I've said it yet, but I really like the shade of your name. Hell yes. Off work, let's go. I talked it over with my friends, and we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. I also technically have not Gunbreaker, Warrior leveled, but I don't play tank because I don't have the memory for a tank. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. If that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay, and then locked them away. There was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not that. That's fighting dirty. And like, I too fight dirty, but bro, you're just like showing me how weak you are. I'm gonna turn up, like throw one glare, and you'll be down. Ooh, you got to say some fireworks? That's sick. Celebrate your country's independence by blowing up a part of it. And that's why we were ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was until that guy the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town than the vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner. Then, well, you saw the rest. I've recently found a like Minecraft fireworks generator, which is sick. I made some like uh custom ones for Ant when they were doing their little like Minecraft world. I don't think they've seen it. One, because they're colorblind. Clearly, they cannot see color. Two, they were so freaking busy. Healers are the easiest to play. Tanks are the hardest. You've got to remember where shit is. You got to be like making sure your stance is on. You got to like make sure that you mitigate in the proper cadence with your healers healing. Turn the boss a certain direction, cough twice, spin around, do the loop de loop. They are the real MVPs. You said the Duskwatch will be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? I would heavily suggest not feeling the pressure in all content that isn't endgame. and especially content that is level 50 and below, there is like no pressure. You're basically like a DPS that does less damage and make sure that the tank gets topped up. If you really want like the ultimate easy mode class, play White Mage, because for every single dungeon, level 50 and below, all you do, regen the tank, start throwing holies when like the tank stops to let the DPS attack. And occasionally like throw another heal at the tank if they're getting low. And then in bosses, you're like regen the tank, throw your single target at the boss, put a dot on the boss, heal the tank when needed, just like keeping that rotation. It's only when you get to like the real end game where you will be dealing with tanks that are not like over geared for the level that you have to be like regen, also have a heal, throw my dot, do a heal. You're a level 180, an 81 black mage, and you're out here saying healing is hard. We all know black mage is the hardest class to play. See, that could be it. Astrologian is the hardest healer class to play because of the balancing of the card mechanic, and it's like a I think it's a regen mostly healer. The Sheriff Kamaka, he's as honest as they come, a staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against his deputy chiefs, who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where this vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover the Marcus bracelets. What do you think? Sure. So I haven't really looked at it since the rework, but from what I understand, you can now have your ley line move with you. For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. Sure thing, buddy. What do you need? It's all about like learning the cadence of the AoEs and swapping over to your faster cast spell when you're running around in it instead, or like knowing where the AoEs are going to land. Because there is simply no way in hell that any content would be designed to be impossible to play as a black mage because it's Yoshi P's favorite class. And he's not going to be like, what the frick, I can't play my class in this, redesign it. Uh, all I ask is that you hear me out, and but not here. I'll be waiting for you at the. Why not here? I guess we can decide after he gives us the pitch. Hopefully, because I didn't get too swamped at work today, being a public holiday as it were. Good you're here. This is very high. Just little. I expect you'll show up again. Alright. Wild banana blend. Banana, 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 make those bunnies sing. Well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Yeah, he moves the spoils in cerulean barrels where no one would think to look. They're mixed with regular shipments of fuel, where they're sold off. Wild how this guy didn't think to go to, like, the capital and say, hey, some of your cerulean barrels have been imported full of stolen goods. It was this guy. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get it off his hands. But I doubt he'll trust a lackey with that business, given the provenance of the piece. No, I'll wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after this, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Not my finest hour, I'll admit. But there's a lesson in that. The vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we'll need to back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. There's no way that we just don't go to Wook Lamar. Like, we win in our word versus his. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to the village would be ideal. That, I need one of yours help. This will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods. And using that, we'll expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell if he's carrying the bracelet, but regardless, there'll be enough time to find it once he's behind bars. Won't he simply feign ignorance? Innocence? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. A duel? That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way he won't be able to wriggle it out like before. Every man, woman, and child in the wilds understands the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. Violence isn't the answer, though. Wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to make. What's important that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he lose, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the vulture. Yeah, no, I somehow think he's gonna, like, find a way to get out of that duel as well. The plan is not without flaws. What do you think? I say we let the kid have his duel. because the game won't let me do my plan. Thanks. I sure was lucky running into the two of you. You won't regret this, I promise. Ah, so you're satisfied? Then so am I. I knew I could count on you. Then you're with me. Tell the vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. Of course I would have managed to overpower you. You'll want to buy your friend as much time as possible and make your way over. Once you've got the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. Alright, let's get to it. He's not gonna believe that you fucking tried to mug me. He knows that you're like a justicey person. Almost heaven, West Virginia. New each mountain shadowed over river. What a name! The dragons were likely his doing. And then the surprise was it's past time I dealt with him. Conveniently. What's this? Ah, an unfamiliar face in these parts. Have you needed a dust watch, sir? What? Zekon tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? What a, flimsy story at best. I see. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison, he turned to a life of crime. How awful! You have my sincerest thanks, sir. Might I trouble you to take me to him? Wrong button. I should really have paid attention. Alright, we continue on. I'd like to think that I'm forcing him to run behind this bird. Oh my gosh, fine. I'll steer the bird. Stinky game. I just wanted to knit a little more. Is this the place then? I don't see him. I see. Very well. Lead on. Useless busy work. Where's my chippies? Ugh. Damn, at least these enemies have a reasonable aggro radius to go away, unlike the dumb Dark Souls ones. Frankly, I couldn't care less about your patience. I hate corrupt cops. I don't see him. Where is he? Goodness me, where could he gone? Oh, he's angry. If you want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. That voice does not match that body. Ooh. Oh, caught in a lie. Sure thing, guy. He's saying that like he doesn't expect a duel to be coming from this guy. He's already been challenged to one. What a horrible way to do justice. I don't think he has to gold you. Oh yes, the old call him a chicken and he'll get angry ploy. Got him. A long talk, but why not just put him in jail? That's what your law says. He lost, so he was wrong. All right, I like this guy. I think they've all broken the law at this point. Vigilante justice. Have you considered becoming a deputy? Is what he's about to say. Oh, No, I was wrong. This is another thing that could probably have just been a side quest. That ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all's well that ends well. Whew, it's finally over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. No need. Now that we have the bracelets, let us return to the springs. Will you be staying here long? I'd like to give you a proper thanks. We weren't planning on it, but there's no need to rush. We'll see you at the springs then. Oh, that looks like a flight quest. Is there another one here? There is. Wrong button. Someone. Is it inside? Let me just like drive my car inside the bar. I don't care about this. Oh, are you in here? No? Oh, over there. Mm. Guys, look at those arms! Perfectly toned neck muscles. Sure thing. I am a caster. There is no way I am ripped as he thinks I am. Mm. I would assume it's behind this mountain. I can't walk around in this guy. It just feels too slow. Oh, this is. I thought the story might have taken us to this cave system. No, thank you, Pterodon. Leave me alone. It's been nighttime here for so heckin' long. Come on. Oh, I hate these little like animation-y bits that are unskippable. Back we go. What are you doing down there, Shadow? Your bed's like a meter away. That is a very dangerous spot to be sitting. He's like right underneath my chair. Oh, alright, chat, before we continue on, it is once again come time for a self-care ad break. This, of course, means it's time to stand up and have a stretch if you've been sitting down for a while. Make sure you're doing A-OK in the body department. And of course, if you can't stand up, don't worry, stay seated. Check in with yourself. Make sure it's going all fine and dandy there. I'm going to run 3 minutes of ads, get rid of the pre-rolls, help the stream out with discoverability, then I'll be back. Thank you all so much for hanging out, folks. I'd gone to bed way too tired to make my breakfast. Turns out, Past Berry has, in fact, got my back. What an absolute queen of a human being. Thank you, Past Berry. I also have a coffee, which is big. Where are we off to? Ooh, I actually might go to the north and do that. Because I need something like 6 or 700 bicolor gemstones. And if we finish this one, it'll hand out 32 of them. Plus, it's on our way over there. Oh, there's someone already there. Faster! Faster! Fuck! So we've missed it. Have I? I have. I don't like put a lot of stock in material possessions like that, so I don't empathize with her. Truly, Walklamart is blessed to have such devoted friends. No, I'm pretty sure you're her friend. So I'm surprised that the deputy chief turned out to be the bandits' leader. Always knew something wasn't right about him. I thought there was like a hair and is that? Oh, there was. An easy claim to make with the gift of hindsight. There you are. The real Daybreakers have arrived. I go, hey. Oh my god, that was so good. I'm running out of the like protein powder that I use to flavor this and like make it a little bit extra healthy, which is sad. because I got it from Aldi on like a special, so I don't think I'll be able to get it again. I have no idea how satisfying it was to see that bastard put it behind bars. We never gave up hope that Zekwa would find a way to get us out. He was always the best of the Dawnbreakers. Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now, and lacking the strength to side, some outlaws might see us as an easy target. Even so, if anyone should give the Duskwatch the slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We all train night and day so no one gets the better of it. Okay, I get it. Right, teach us how to draw your pistol so fast, won't you? Well, if you don't need to duel, we won't need to duel if all goes as it should. Oh, excuse me. Owe you a great debt, and one of these days I'll be sure to repay it. On that, you have my word. Okay, goodbye. Also, like, no need. It wasn't really for you. It was for Wooklamart. If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest. We'll be here a while yet. Do let me know if there is any way I can be of assistance. Were you not planning to take the train home? Train's out of service, I bet. Oh, train service has been suspended. Didn't I tell you? Well, the last train to Sydney's almost gone. Well, you mentioned no such thing. Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well. Oh no. An earthquake? It must have happened when we were still down south. There's been quite a few tremors of late. A rather large one struck not long before you two arrived. Can only hope no one was hurt. It's okay, I healed him up. At any rate, if you want to know when service will resume, you could speak with the station master yourself. Good plan. Let's do that. The station is just over there. It seems people aren't too happy with the train delays. Who are these two? Mm-mm. Is there anything we can do to help? Oh! Oh no, I've got some tinnitus in my right ear. Yeah, we might need to investigate this. Could you pay me in EXP? No, I was not going to do anything else anyway. Why has he got such a weird echo? Hi, friends. I will not remember your names. I'm sorry. Oh, are these the Yulmorians? No, I'm good. I am not that kind of acoustic. There's a good chance I'm not any kind of acoustic. As they live largely in accordance with older tradition, I suspect they may have a dim view of the railroads. That's their fault. I've been working on the railroads all my livelong days. Come, let's follow. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be there at the depot, but you can still see it from outside. I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head end myself. Though, if you peek down the windows, you can probably catch a glimpse of. I truly don't care. We'll see you later. I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station. It's on the way after all. Don't wanna. $200 yums to the east. I must confess the train is impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods throughout the wilds now. Right, we should be northeast of here. Let's continue on. Mount. Let's head to this Aether current along the way. We're probably going to need to get up on this hill. As expected. Go through this, go through here. Gotta take it for the long way around. The one with the prettiest of views. I wonder how they decide to like split up this zone with the fog of war. Oh, I'm going to that. Oh my lord, there's so many of them. Okay, so new plan. Run away. Alright, I guess I won't be doing it with that. I'm nowhere near anything. Let me change my class. Let's see if I can take on two at once. This is like taking a reasonably long amount of time. Mm, I didn't pay attention to my HP. Alright, so it's warmed up like a little. Mm-hmm. What the flip? Why does that person just like have a crate on their head? Oh, you there, the villagers just up ahead. Truth be told, I've never had direct dealings with the people, but I do know that the tradition's been a great deal to them, as does the land. What am I looking around at? Such lovely clean air, it feels like a treat after the overpowering ceruleum. Oh, damn. Pollution? The waters nearby are just as pristine, and it's a paradise for people and animals both. I'm glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. Greetings, travelers, and welcome. I'm the chief of this tribe, and this is my son. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you too. Thank you for the warm welcome, and I apologize for the sudden intrusion. I'm the station master of Zukral Railing. The recent earthquake has damaged our tracks and we require timber to make repairs. This is Scarell and Aaronville who have volunteered to assist us with the restoration effort. Please don't turn out to be eco-terrorists. You've got a most curious air about you of oil and steel, tanned leather, and the faintest hint of roses of an unusual variety. I gather you are not from this land. Did this man just like call me a rose crafter? Truly, I would love to know more of you and the land you have seen. Maybe another time. I am told your people hold traditions in the highest. Yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well? But of course, nature is boundless and as is our love for her lands and her children. In particular, I have done much to guide our way of life. Where to hunt together, to lay our heads. The history teaches all these and more. For that reason, I believe that we are attuned to the shifting winds around. Can you give me all of the aether winds, like without having to explore for them? That would be great. I really just want to be flying. I see. So history means leader of souls in the tongue, does it not? It does, and there are many creatures revered. There are many creatures revered amongst us. Here we look to the beast for guidance. However, you may have gleaned from our use of aetherites, while we are committed to our traditions, this does not mean we're that's good. I was afraid they'd be like, trains blow them up. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. Oh, we will furnish you with the timber you require, but first, as neighbors to this land, we ask you to indulge us in a discussion. All right, bet. We'd be glad to, of course. Wonderful. We do not often receive guests come such a long way, and my son is always delighted to hear the tales. Now, if you'll follow me. All right, off we go. I will speak frankly. We fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. The Ronique have made the potential for danger plain. As you may have heard, their temperament has become erratic of late. I did hear that. A stableman nearby mentioned that. Did you know what has caused this? We have our suspicions. Since others were drawn to this land by ceruleum, Shalone has undergone transformation. And the railroads were a part of that. As strong and resilient as they may seem, the beasts are sensitive creatures. The roar of the train as it thunders through the plains may well cause them distress. As my father said, we do not necessarily reject outside influences or innovations, But in this, we can't help but worry. Understandably. And thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only you, but all of Shaloni. Perhaps I should bring it to the attention of Val Koana. Val Koana, you see. We know him only through rumors, but he is apparently... How do I put this? Hard-headed and aloof, he values technological advancement and efficiency to the detriment of all else. Mind your tongue! No, he's right. That's exactly what the Val is like. While there is a grain of truth in the rumors, he's not nearly as bad as they would make him out to be. True, he does be open to change. Is that so? There's certainly a side of him we weren't aware. Yep, we fought behind him. You took part? Yeah, I did. You're that close to the Dawn Servant? I was grateful of any help, but I had no idea I had recruited a bona fide hero. That's me. The succession of Dawn Servants filled us with uncertainty for the future, but it is clearly much we do not know. On this particular occasion, the winds of change are not meant to be feared. Now we must open our hearts. No, we must open our hearts and minds that we might see Val Kawana for who he truly is. Do you think he might visit someday? Just as his father offered us guidance, I'm hopeful that he will do the same. I mean, I could get him on the link pearl. Thank you for hearing and allaying our concerns. I'm glad we could speak. As for your timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Please take all that you require. We are terribly grateful. I promise to keep the Ronic foremost in our minds as we continue working on the railroad. If needs be, we'll seek Valkwana's counsel. My thanks again for your time in the timber. We shall endeavor to return the favor. I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Over here. Ooh, underneath the current. It was more than enough timber to fix the tires. Now we need to transport it to the station, which will be a bit more involved than I thought. Mind waiting here a spell? Mike, sure thing. Go hard. I'm glad that went well. Thankfully, it seems we won't need to make several trips for the timber. Oh, is this finally going to outclass our weapon? Oh, it does. Uh, where's... I know I have this one. No. Cast a glamour upon... I put a spell on you. Can I do this here? Oh, much better. While we wait, we could get started moving the timber somewhere more accessible. Shouldn't take long if we split the work, or we could just wait. What is this person? Do we already have the... Welcome back, Sudo. Oh, hell yeah. Good job. We have to just go east. I'm sure it'll be banger after banger after banger. Honestly, fair. Uh, oh, there it is, right there. Ooh, really? I'm glad you had a chance to do that. That sounds fun as. Revisit some past styles. I don't quite know what we had to do over here. But, like, it's for an ether current, so can't be too hard. Oh, find a calf. Okay. Oh, it's still following? Very good. Ah, fine. Ooh. No, I would, yeah, also count that as wildly successful. Hopefully they didn't fall asleep in their chairs, though. That could be mighty uncomfortable. Good luck on your nap. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, friend. And have a wonderful evening. He was right behind me, though. Oh, here we go. Come on, buddy. All the way over here. Hello, I found your cow. One more nerdo. We need to update my thingamajiggy. All big. Sale at the market. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Again, we could have just let the professional haulers take it from where it was. Didn't really need to do this. It's another one of those like busy work missions that didn't particularly need to be in the main mission. I should think that will be enough. It was mighty kind of you to move all the lumber. Sorry we didn't take it back sooner. I really love the face of these beasts. We'll see to the rest. Okay, have fun. Want to prepare the tracks? You'll be the first train out of town, ain't that right, Chief? As much as I'd love to make it so, there aren't many spots available. You'll have to wait for the one after, I'm afraid, but you'll be riding free of charge. It's the least we could do to repay your kindness. Like, I guess, reasonable. We weren't really in a rush anyway. That's fine. Namika and a few others were here long before we arrived. It's only right they go before us. I hope you'll stop by and see the train off. Again, not my major personality trait to like trains. No engineer compares to her. It's always a treat to watch her work. Nothing compares. Nothing compares. I'll find somewhere quiet near the station to pass the time. If there's anything else you're keen to see, I'll leave you to it. Alright, we do southeast. I know I've gone like northwest for trust. No, I can't be bothered doing that one. It's all the way down here? Travel. Ether current. We have one more, and then we have like two more Nerdos. We'll just continue this. How'd you feel of the sights? Well, they appear to have almost finished. Several cutscenes. Okay, I don't think we're gonna do this quite yet. Because chat, it is once again time for a self-care ad break. This of course means it's time to stand up and have a stretch if you've been sitting down for a while. And of course, if you can't stand up, don't heckin' worry, stay seated. Make sure your body's still doing okay. I'm gonna run 3 minutes of ads, get rid of the pre-rolls, I'll just stream out with discoverability, then I'll be back. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Sorry, that took quite some time. Ah. So watch these cutscenes. There she blows. So what makes cerulean more efficient than steam? We just went and got some wood. You probably would have been able to do it in the same amount of time. Damn, will that make travel cheaper? Really? No, I'm pretty good. This is not an earthquake. That was some severe ethereal disturbance. Must be what the lizard guy did. So, like, the first son that we thought was dead was not dead. He went through a portal to the Golden City. And I assume whatever he found on the other side is like the energy that's doing this. What the flip? It's like sky shifts? You go scout out that. I'll go back to the city. Ama. Yeah, we saw. What's up? On my way. Do my white mately duty. Oh. Oh. Damn. Hit him with that pictomancy. Wait. What is that? What are they harvesting? This is wild. Are they like ether harvesting? Good luck, Bakul. Ooh, Zangy. Who is that? Oh, wait, is that the first son? He's been robotized? Proves how weak you are. No. You couldn't even kill, like, your dad, who is at half power and old. What makes you think you can kill me? They already cry out for peace. I don't know. I think it might be, like, time to cut him out of the will. You haven't heard mine yet. Oh, Clement, I'm not sure that you can. His sins are his own to bear. He has high-tech armor now, though. Long dead? What? Oof. Oh, he's not dead yet. Oh, maybe? Oh, he's got like a white mage headface? Auto heal? Oh, what's he doing? What's all this then? Oh, sorry, Wooklamat. He's dead. Let me just like real quick cast a raise on him. Just a little treat. What kingdom? I don't get this guy's motivation. Like, do you not understand that war begets war? Not war makes people scared of war and want peace? And also, like, your kingdom already had peace. No one was like, oh, baby, it's wartime, except for two small segments of, like, a species. Yeah, let me also cast Raise. No, Papa can't die. He can't. A new chess piece. Kinky. What level set is this? The Gompo. Can I see this whole set if I go to Eorzea collection yet? Entire sets. What if I would do this? There we go. There's like a set for each. That's interesting. That's cool. There's like a set for each crafter class. Ooh, the Sage mask looks cool. That's classic Dark Knight attire. An interesting take on the White Mage. Very boring though. This is just like the PvP set. Void Moon. Yeah, no, this is too far back. I guess the newest one doesn't come. Interesting. Uh, Wrong one. We want the glam plate number 3. How could this happen? Well, he's probably made a Faustian bargain. Maybe he just wants to go visit his brother. Oh, this is nice. Two voice cutscenes in a row. Now, can you tell me about the Golden City before you die, dude? Like, that's where all the trouble is. Real and true. Now, please tell me about the Golden City. Oh, Seven the guy, I guess. Right, so, Val Vuklamat, Val Kuana. I bring word from the city. The enemy is withdrawn and the Landsguard have begun rendering aid to the people. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we continue to do all that we can. Thank you for the report. Please inform the guard that they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice. Why is this being so... Oh, there's a lot of friction there, that's why. The people, I need to help them. We'll assist you in whatever way we can, of course. Thank you, thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I could count. We'll split up and help them all. You can count on us. I think Red Mage also has a heal. Alphino and Alisay, could you take the Bayside Bevy? Grail and Erenville the palace perimeter. As for Scrail, please come to the Resplendent Quarter with me. We'll meet back here afterwards. Okay. I hope your dad told you about, like, the Golden City, because it's information we really need. Oh, god damn it. So we may as well use this, a little flower for the cutscene viewers. Head to the Resplendent Quarter. Don't worry about the robot. Thank you for the... I don't really care. You'll all be fine. I'll save you in the end. Don't worry about it. Thank you. The plan is better now, but I can't stop you. Yeah. Alright, you guys are done. Cool. Let me go heal some other people. No. No. Did I? Someone really just said they love the feeling of combat in Elden Ring. It's so clunky. All right, real quick, I have to send off a file. I did see the soldiers. I'm gonna fuck them all up. I highly doubt anyone's programmed a bot to play Elden Ring. Anyone up? Oh, there's one more person up here. Oh, another one somewhere. Well, Clement, I healed like 6 people. Can we go into the skybots now? You finished dating the people here? Yep. Let's go fight your brother. He's no problem. There were children among them. Yep, we know. He was relentless. He's got this weird vision in his head that going to war will make everyone want peace all the more. Could you go and see things at Telemarch and afterwards go find LSA? Yep, sure. No evidence. What next? Oh, over there. Alisade, where are you? Helped all those I could find and oh, excuse me, seen them delivered unto the Landsguard's care. As many casualties as there are, it could have been worse if Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did. True. If the Royal Jar actually meant to harm the people. I mean, look at the buildings, they're hardly damaged. I suspect his aim was more to incite fear, so he could strike down whoever he pleases. Even after what happened to her father, she's trying hard to fulfill her duty to the people. Still, everyone has their limits. She needs rest, and soon, probably. Someone mentioned seeing her head towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to the Gleam Sands. Okay, I think, chat, before we continue on, I am a little bit extra tired because I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. So we might finish it here. Yeah, let's go say hi to Rapes. Absolute content genius. Exactly. Who's playing some like balls on stream. Feel free to grab the braid message if that's your cup of tea, and if it's not, don't worry. Come check out Rapes. Maybe say, hey, you're a cool chap, give him a follow. Uh, I'll be back tomorrow evening playing some of that Elden Ring. And until then, friends, remember, check out the socials, give yourself a hug. You deserve it. I love you so much. Bye bye.